You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It's a cold Wednesday, but we're so happy you're here. Stay inside, watch the show, and have a lot of fun today.
Okay, I like it. That was good.
Okay,
That was good. We do have a great show lined up and a very special guest coming up. First, wait until you see he's been hopping around here all morning. Starting, of course, with our Hollywood Minute, rolling right into our video of the day.
Favorite celebrities may be having a birthday today, and also we're going to talk about today's guest. We're going to be talking to a lady that's just written a book. We're going to tell you all about the book, how you can find out more about it. Plus, father-daughter dance is coming up at the Conway Recreation Department. We'll tell you all about that.
That's right. Talking a little bit about a St. James fundraiser for the Booster Club and the athletics. It's going to be over at Wicked Tuna. And, of course, the 7th annual Taste of the Marsh Walk coming up first. It's happening this weekend. All of that and more. We'll be right back.
If you can get up in the morning and get through the day without, and you're all alive, it's surviving on a day.
Ozzy Osbourne has gone public with his diagnosis of Parkinson's disease. The 71-year-old music legend and his wife Sharon went on Good Morning America to talk about his condition. Osbourne postponed concert dates last year, leading to speculation he was in failing health. But on GMA, Osbourne said, "I ain't done yet. I ain't gonna go anywhere yet."
She'll be better off without me.
I don't want to be here when you do it.
You can't just walk away after 29 years. You have to try.
I have tried for 29 years.
No.
Here's your first look at Hope Gap, starring Annette Bening, Bill Nighy, and Josh O'Connor from The Crown. Hope Gap reaches theaters March 6th. It's been 15 years since the Nickelback album All the Right Reasons hit #1 and landed 5 top 20 singles on the Billboard Hot 100. So the band is hitting the road this summer, performing the entire album on its All the Right Reasons tour. Stone Temple Pilots join Nickelback on the tour, which launches June 19th in Raleigh, North Carolina. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
All right, everybody knows it's cold, but listen to this now. Miami weather forecast through this morning is interesting cold with a chance of falling iguanas. Temperatures dropping below 45 degrees overnight in South Florida. That's cold enough for iguanas to go into a dormant stage.
I have to laugh. I don't know why.
Look at them.
It's because they don't die. They don't die. They just become very still. They're obviously cold-blooded, and they're likely to fall out of the trees when they are asleep. That could, of course, pose a hazard for people and cars that walk underneath them. The reptile is considered an invasive species that is not native to its habitat. I wish you'd walk under a tree with a falling iguana.
Oh, goodness. All right, we got to give a shout out. Listen up here. We're talking about the Little PD Baptist Association and Marion County Healthcare Foundation. They presented a check, more than $70,000 yesterday, toward renovation of the Little PD Center site. They serve as a population shelter for the Red Cross. Hey, great job,
That's
everybody.
awesome.
Over $70,000.
Woohoo,
That
great.
would go a long way.
All right, something a little more serious today.
Yeah, we got to talk about beach music. Lost one of its great entertainers. I'm talking about Paul Craver, died last week. Paul has been on Carolina and Company a number of times talking about SOS. He was a great singer, started with the Fabulous K's and then Shag Time. And in 2002, Paul was inducted into the Beach Music Hall of Fame. A memorial service with full military honors will be today at 2 p.m. at Ocean Drive Presbyterian Church. Paul, you will be missed, my friend.
Absolutely. It was always so much fun. I always enjoyed having him on the show. Really, really great guy. Prayers to his family. Let's talk a little bit about today. Today is Tuesday, January the 22nd, and it is coming from the cold day, or in my case, I'm not going outside.
And it's also the Celebration of Life Day.
That's right. How apropos.
That came
There we
right
go.
along with it. 1949 birthday, Steve Perry, 71 years old, lead singer for Journey. For 1978 to 87 platinum albums, Trial by Fire. At 12, he heard Sam Cooke sing Cupid, and that inspired him to be a singer.
How about that? 1955, John Wesley Shipp, 65 years old, the soap opera Guiding Light from 1980 to 1984, the Flash TV series on CBS from 1990 to 91, and of course, the Dawson's Creek series.
1959, Linda Blair, she's 61 years old. Wonder if she can make her head spin like she did in that movie. The Exorcist. Also, she did Exorcist 2, and before fame, she was a child model at the age of 6.
All right, today in history, 1943 world record for the fastest temperature change in Spearfish, South Dakota was for -4 degrees to 45 degrees in 2 minutes. Oh, that's almost a know-it-all department. I like
Yeah, it
that.
is. That was a good one. 1946, creation of Central Intelligence Group, the CIA, of course, forerunner of the Central Intelligence Agency. They
That's right.
still call the CIA.
All
All
right.
right, from Know-It-All Department, listen up. You're going to learn something every day on this. If the American president is unmarried or his wife dies during his term, another female relative will become the first lady. Now, this has happened. 3 presidents, daughters have become first ladies, 2 presidents' sisters, and 2 nieces and 2 daughter-in-laws have become the first lady after a death of a first
Really?
lady. Yeah, so you have to have a first lady.
Interesting, but it doesn't have to be, of course, who you're married to, just a relative.
Just what it says. A
Interesting.
relative. Isn't
Okay.
that something?
I like
That's
it.
it from the Know-It-All Department today. We got a super show lined up, some funny stuff, and we've got a kangaroo on the show.
That's right.
We'll tell you more about that.
We'll be right back.
Well, I certainly hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. It has been a cold day so far across the Grand Strand and the PD. We are starting to warm things up a little bit. We're now in the low to mid 40s across the entire area, but that's only half the story. We also have some fairly windy conditions. Winds gusting at times up to around 20, even up to 25 miles per hour. You add those winds on top of the cool temperatures we have out there now, it still feels like it's in the mid to upper 30s across most of the area, especially as you head inland. And we are going to continue to deal with wind chills on the cooler side. So despite the fact that we're going to make it to the upper 40s later on this afternoon, it won't feel much warmer than the low 40s later on today with mostly sunny skies. So at least we'll have the sun shining. It's going to be a nice day. It's just going to be a bit on the cold side. Another cold night on the way for tonight. Temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s under mostly clear skies. We'll continue the warming trend for tomorrow. We're back into the low 50s across most of the area, but we'll start to see some increasing clouds, and those increasing clouds out ahead of our next weather maker. That is a cold front that is situated across Texas right now, bringing quite a bit of rainfall. That's going to be moving toward the Carolinas here over the next couple of days. It will increase the clouds for the day tomorrow, and out ahead of the front, we continue to warm things up as well. In fact, we're going to be making a run for 60 degrees by Friday afternoon, but it will come with a good chance at showers as that cold front gets a little closer. Then the cold front pushes off the coast, and that is going to allow for more sunshine as we head into the weekend. By the time you wake up Saturday morning, most of the rain will be out of here, and we'll get another punch of some cooler air, but thankfully not quite as cold as what we were dealing with earlier in the week. In fact, we're going to see temperatures warm all the way to near 60 degrees by Friday. We will have that chance at picking up a few showers during the day on Friday as that cold front works through. Most of the showers will be out of here by the time you wake up Saturday morning. Temperatures falling a little bit behind the front, but only back into the mid-50s by the latter half of the weekend. So it's going to be much more bearable than what we've dealt with for the first part of this week. Inland, similar story. We will see our coldest day of the next 10 for the day tomorrow as we continue that warming trend into the end of the week. Near 60 degrees by Friday with a chance at a few showers. The showers coming to an end overnight Friday night into early Saturday. And the temperatures dropping behind that front. We're back into the mid to upper 50s. We'll start to see more sunshine, especially by Sunday. The weekend not turning out to be too bad. And as we head into early next week, we remain quiet as well with afternoon highs about where we should be for this time of the year in the mid 50s. We'll have another shot at rain coming up next Thursday.
All right, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, the 7th annual Taste of the Marsh Walk is set for this weekend, Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 4. There'll be food from all, 7 of the different restaurants there. But Christina's with us today, and there's a guest with her.
He's been hopping all over this building.
A kangaroo?
He's so cute too. His name is Matthew. That's what he called. That's what Christina said to me. Christina, talk a little bit first. Let's go ahead and talk about the kangaroo, and then we'll talk about Taste of the
we
Marsh
got to
Walk.
talk about it.
So every year we do something to add to this event. Of course, this is our 7th annual event. So we added a petting zoo and a kangaroo encounter on top of camel rides, pony rides, kids activities, and bounce houses that we already have.
Wow. So I mean, this is truly for everyone. Taste of the Marsh Walk, not just for adults. Bring the kids.
Absolutely. We have a lot of kids activities. We really make this a family-friendly event. Of course, we have almost 40 vendors spread all across the Marsh Walk. Of course, each of the 7 restaurants are showcasing some of their chef's specialties. They will have samplings. Everything's $5 or less. We're doing a Bloody Mary showdown across the Marsh Walk with Tito's Vodka. So every restaurant has a Bloody Mary bar with their own specialty Bloody Mary. Of course, they're getting judged on it, so they're bringing the rest.
So you can walk to, starting, of course, at Wicked Tuna, all the way down and try all the Bloody Marys if you can hang.
Absolutely. There's live entertainment all across. There's day and night entertainment, which typically this time of year we don't have daytime entertainment down there.
Yeah.
So we're bringing daytime entertainment and, of course, nighttime entertainment. The festivities go from 11 to 4, both Saturday and Sunday. And then, of course, dinner and drink specials and live entertainment continue after 4 p.m. once the vendors and kids' activities are packed away.
Okay, all right. It's just
Matthew's, he's checking it all out. Look
he
at
is.
him. Looking
He's
everywhere.
doing great. He's doing great for his first time on TV. Keep your fingers crossed. No, I'm kidding. Tell us a little bit about him and where he came from.
So he is awesome. Star Farm partners with us for this event. They bring all the animals out there. Like I said, we're adding the petting zoo. Just the kids love the animals. I mean, who doesn't love animals? And especially when you get the chance to cuddle with a kangaroo. You don't get that opportunity. Now, something we're also doing, because we had already planned on having him out, we are having donation stations at each of the buffets where the samplings are going to be served. We are donating to Australia for their brush fires.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we're collecting donations, and then the Marsh Walk group is going to contribute as well. So that'll be post-event. We'll be broadcasting how much we raise.
All right, again, coming up this weekend, tell us again the times and days.
11 to 4, both Saturday and Sunday, the 25th and 26th.
All right.
Matthew, thank you for being on the show, buddy. I appreciate you being here.
Do you want to
Look
try?
at him.
Wait a minute. Do you want to try and hold him?
No,
It'll make really good TV.
I'm scared.
Thanks, Christina.
Thank you.
All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right, always something wonderful happening at the Conway Recreation Department. Talking about the father-daughter ball. It's set for February the 8th. Going to find out a little bit about it. We have Caitlin and Marcia with us now.
That's right. Marcia and Caitlin here with us. Now, Marcia, let's talk a little bit about the ball itself. How long has that thing been going on? A long time.
This is our 24th annual.
Wow.
Yes.
So
it's
obviously
a very big
success
event.
and something people look forward to.
Yes, ma'am. If you're inside the city limits, it's $25. $35 outside of the city limits for the father-daughter. It starts at you can come in at 5:30.
Yeah.
And they're having a...
This year we're actually adding something new. It's called Mamarazzi on the red carpet. And this is going to give all the mothers an opportunity to be a part of the night. They can
that's cool.
Watch their daughters get their wrist massages, take some pictures before they head in.
That's pretty cool.
Now, this y'all almost sell out with this every year. I mean, y'all stay full. I mean, we see some pictures now.
Yes, sir.
We do. We have the double gymnasium, so we can take much more participants than most rec centers.
Do people need to register ahead of time for this, get their tickets, and how can they do that?
They are required to, either on our website or they can come into the recreation center and sign up.
All right, the date for it is
the 8th, February 8th.
February 8th. Okay, it's coming up. All right.
And we do have a new website.
All right,
It's more
give us that.
user friendly. It's conwaysc.activityreg.com.
Okay.
.com.
All right, and you can find that if you just type in Conway Recreation
That's correct.
Department. And
That'll come up
look at that. Now, let me ask you this. Father-daughter dance. Could this be uncle, grandfather? Could it be maybe pseudo-daughter? Kind of something. Tell me about that. Anybody,
it
right?
It could even be mother, daughter.
Yeah.
If there's not a father or male figure present. Okay. That's great.
Well, that's good. And I tell you, what else is coming up? Y'all got anything else coming up anytime soon?
We've got spring sports.
Yeah. When does all that start? That's soon.
Usually about March 1st.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And people can
We're
visit
already, you can register now on our website or either come into the recreation center for it.
Okay, we're
Check it
talking
out.
t-ball, baseball, that kind of
And
stuff,
soccer,
right?
that's
and
correct.
soccer.
All right.
Okay.
Father-daughter ball, February 8th. Go to the website and sign up
Yes,
and
sir.
come be a part of it.
Hey, so it doesn't have to be a father-daughter. It could be like
could be anybody.
grandpa and
That's right.
friend. Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'm going.
With me? No? Thank you
You're
both
too
for being
old
with
for my
us.
daughter. All right.
I don't know about that. I don't know. We'll be right back.
And welcome back, everybody. All right, coming up now, St. James Shark Club's annual fundraiser is coming up. And the Booster Club, of course, makes money to help support the team during the year. And we're going to find out a little bit about it. And Sloan's with us now. How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
Doing all right.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Talk Shark Club. Talk what you guys are doing.
Club. It's going to be February 8th at the Wicked Tuna in Merle's Inlet at 6 o'clock. It is called Fins and Flip Flops. It's our annual fundraiser for the Booster Club, and it benefits all the athletes at St. James High School. It's food, fun, and a chance to win $5,000.
$5,000?
It's a reverse raffle that we do every year, and somebody's going to walk out a big winner.
Wow, how about that? And some great auction items. I think we're seeing some pictures of them right now. You guys, the community really comes around this event.
They do. Our whole group goes out and solicits donations, so we have them for the silent and the live auction, and then people come in and bid on them, and they take them home, and it raises a lot of money for us.
Now, where did y'all used to have this? Y'all used to have it where?
We started out having it at Broadway at the Beach in the beginning, and now we've moved to the Wicked Tuna, which is great, down in Merle's Inlet, because we are a South Strand school.
I was going to say, keeping it local, and Wicked Tuna, they always support the community, and
we love
what a
them.
great view and food.
Oh,
I mean,
gosh,
come on.
You can't beat it. Their food's awesome, too. They always are willing to help. Yes, definitely.
Fantastic.
That's good. Now, how long have you been involved with the Shark Club?
I've been in the Shark Club, oh my goodness. Now, my daughter just graduated, so I think I started when she was in 9th grade, so this is my 3rd term in the Shark Club, and I love it. And my son's in 7th grade, so I'll be there for a long time. I'm becoming a relic.
Y'all make money for the Booster Club. It helps out because a lot of these, they do not have enough money to fund everything they try to do.
Exactly. And then we give them money for the sports, for uniforms and equipment.
Or any extras that maybe families might need to help support so their child can. Yes. It's not just about that. You're going to help a family if there's one in need.
Most
a lot coming up. All right, now tell us once again, the date on it, who can come, and
February
what time?
the 8th at 6 o'clock. It's $100 for a ticket, and it includes food, all-you-can-eat food, and then access to the reverse raffle for $5,000. And it's a good time. You should come.
Very good. Hey, and guess what? Her daughter, Smith, is at USC, right? And tell us, she's on scholarship to play, guess what?
What?
Go ahead.
Play what?
My daughter plays golf at South Carolina.
How cool is that?
She played at St. James.
What kind of handicaps you have?
Well, she's pretty good.
Go ahead.
She's pretty good.
She's pretty darn good.
All right, I wanted $100 tickets. I love reverse mortgage.
Perfect. We'd love to have you.
I love that.
I know, it's a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right. More coming up. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be right back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Chewing gum burns about 11 calories
It's
per hour.
Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, PD, and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
All right, we've got a local author on the show today, and she's traveled all over the world, too. Listen to this now. The name of the book is Fighting Lions with Low Rolls, an African Experience. So we're going to find out with Kathleen's with us.
That's right. Talking to Kathleen Rigby today, a little bit about these. This is your memoir. This is something you've written from your experiences. Tell us, what in the world does this title mean?
Well, that is the British equivalent to toilet paper. That's what
Okay.
Right. And fighting lions with toilet paper is not very effective.
Correct.
So, in 1979, my husband and I took our 2 young children to live in Kenya, East Africa. And this book is about the stories of how we survived in an environment that was completely foreign to us.
Absolutely, a completely different culture.
Yes, totally different culture, but it was also alive with nature in its most untamed state. That's cool. So that's nothing that you can really prepare for. And it was also a time of major political unrest. The stories are heart-stopping, and it's a great adventure.
That's awesome. I love that you compiled that. How long did it take you to compile these together?
The stories?
Yes, into the book.
Well, it's kind of funny because I originally started writing my parents letters every week. That was the only way you could communicate in those days.
Wow.
But the the memories are just so strong. I don't think they'll ever go away.
So it didn't take long?
Well, I had 18 chapters. I would write a little bit at a time when I had time. But then I moved here and I met Peggy Davis of the Ocean Club. And she said to me, you know, it's too bad you don't have a book. We could promote it. And I said, well, I have started it. And
she really encouraged you to kind of do it. Now,
this book's got pictures in it, a lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah.
And gosh, you were in Kenya for how long?
That's right.
10 years.
And you traveled around some other places.
Oh, well, I married a British man.
Okay.
And so we lived in England and the Highlands of Scotland. I met him in Canada, so I also lived there.
Wow.
Yeah, and we've seen a great deal of the world.
Very
and
cool.
a lot of our jobs took in different countries.
All right, now where can they
well.
find this book?
Yeah, tell me a little bit.
Real quick.
From me, K Rigby, that's KRIGBY, KR7 at gmail.com.
Okay.
It's also at Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Awesome.
All right. Well,
really nice to meet you.
Fighting Lions.
Really interesting.
Yeah,
this is a cool book.
That is.
Very
Thank you so much for being
nice
with
to
us.
see you.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back, everybody.
Live TV, sometimes it just cracks you up. You guys, you know what? This is a perfect way to say, if you've got a fundraiser, if you've got an event or your business, you want to come hang out in the studio and see what happens when you go to a commercial break, you don't want to miss it. That's right. Contact us.
And if you got a kangaroo, a lion, or a giraffe, or something you want to bring and put on the show, we would love to have them on.
How about a lion?
Lion.
I like it.
I like that.
Okay.
Thanks so much for joining us today. We got a great show lined up for tomorrow, too. Thank you so much for being here. And tell a friend about the show.
We'll see you later.
See you later, everybody.